One of the biggest misunderstandings I've heard is that people confuse the curriculum with the standards. And the standards are guidelines that the students have to meet and master. The curriculum is decided by the schools, in the district and the state. They can decide what they want to do. They just have to meet those standards.
I think unfortunately the college and career standards have been tied to materials that are not aligned to those standards. And as a parent on Facebook, I see pictures of, look at this math problem, this is Common Core math. No, that's an example of a math problem from curriculum. It's an instructional piece that a district has chosen or a teacher is using to help get it a standard. It may or may not really be aligned to the standard, but it certainly is not the college and career readiness standards. It's an example of curriculum. So what I'd really like to be seeing on Facebook are all the awesome lessons that are going on in districts like Bay Village and across our country, where teachers really have spent time looking at the standards and are developing instructional materials that are helping our students grow as learners.
I understand why there is a confusion between standards and curriculum. Standards set the expectation for what children are expected, or expectations for what children are expected to do, and what we are expected to teach them. However, the curriculum is what provides the district autonomy in order to reach those standards. We still are going to teach what we need to teach at a developmentally appropriate level. We still are able to craft our own units. We are still able to craft our curriculum. We're still, our scope and sequence, if you will. But also we keep in mind, where are we going? What should every student in the state of Ohio or across the nation in districts or states that have adopted the Common Core, what is the expectation for a fourth grader if they're in Ohio, if they're in Mississippi, if they're in Iowa, if they're in Massachusetts? Fourth graders should have a minimal expectation of what, or the standard set a minimal expectation for what children should be able to know in fourth grade. Curriculum at a district level allows us to design with autonomy what meets the not so much the expectations, but the demands of our local communities and our individual states. So again, the curriculum is the road in which we accomplish reaching the expectations of the Common Core.